In this video we're going to talk about Skirmish, a new PvP mode, and why I think Skirmish is good for the Division's future. Stick around if you're interested. Yo, what's up guys, it's One Shot Gaming, and today I'm going to bring you why I think Skirmish is very important for the Division's future. And I'm going to go down and speak about Skirmish in detail so everyone knows what Skirmish is and how it's played. Also, I think it's very important where they're saying that they're going to deliver this in mid-October, and I think that's very important because of the release of Destiny 2, which has just happened, and COD is just around the corner as well, so I think they need as many players as possible wanting to play their game in October, because I think there's going to be a downfall of players because of the new games coming out, and I think Skirmish is the game mode which is going to make people want to play this still. So let's go over a few of the reasons why I think it's good for the PvP people, Skirmish. It's because, unlike Last Stand, this is a free update, so it's going to come to free for everyone, not just for the people who hold the season pass or are willing to spend more money on this game. So I think that's going to be a very good direction they're taking, giving this as a free update. Also, it's nothing that we've experienced before. We've never experienced a 4-on-4 battle to the death basically mode, which is going to be a fast-paced PvP mode. We've never had that before. We've all had is a Dark Zone and Last Stand, which all of them had NPCs in them, and this ain't going to have no NPCs. It's going to be player versus player, or team versus team. It's going to be amazing, guys. So guys, let's look at what the login screen of Skirmish looks like. When you log in to a match, one of your team members will be in front of you. That person is the best person in the team. They figure this out by the gear score, the high score they've had, and the KD and win and loss ratio. So they'll figure out who the best person is in the team, and that person will be in front of everyone. Also, as you can see their loadout. For example, this person's got alphabridge with a LVO and C, and then a ACR. They said they're going to do this so people who might not know how to make a build will be like a teach tool kind of thing, so people might understand how to make a proper build and stuff for PvP. Also, that person can do an emote when they log in on that screen, so that's pretty cool, I guess. So if you want to be on that screen and be in front of everyone else, you have to try and make your gear score as high as possible, your high score as high as possible, your win and loss ratio higher, and your KD very good as well, to be that person in front of everyone. Now let's talk about how Skirmish will be played. When you spawn in, you'll spawn in opposite sides of the other team. The area of the arena is the same size as a landmark. Also, because of the fast-paced PvP game mode, it's going to be a maximum of 10 seconds before you get load back in again after you die. Also, it has a new unique spawning system. So, for example, like in Last Stand, you won't get spawn killed. So you spawn with your team and put you in positions of the map where no one else of the opposing team is, which I think is very good how they've done that new spawning system. So, asking how do you score points? Well, basically it's the first team to get to 20 points, and the way you score points is you have to kill them so they go to the death screen, not to down them, to kill them, because if you down them you won't get a point. You have to kill them to get a point, or you can revive a downed teammate to steal a point from the opposing team, which I think is really good. So when people kill someone, they have to actually kill them, finish them off, not just down them, which I think is really good. Also, with the matchmaking, it does it on your previous performance and your KD, so you get put with the same kind of level, so you don't get put with higher level than you, so you don't get like melted all the time. Let's have a look at what happens when you win a match. For example, like you see here, a team's got to 20, they've won the match, and then it will take you to this screen like last stand. It will show you all your performance, all your stats, or what you've done in that match. For example, your assists, your player kills, your tech, destroyed tech, headshots, comebacks, and for example. Also, it has a scoreboard which shows you where you are on the board, and it will give you more rewards if you say, for example, if you're the best person with the best KD, or if you got the medic achievement, for example, then you'll get more rewards, just like last stand. Also, I got a few things what I forgot to go on about earlier, is that the gear you're taking will be normalized, so it'll be buffed up to max, so it will be like a mid-max build. So for example, if you're a new player, only like got a low gear score, for example, you can take this into Skirmish and your build will be buffed up to compete with other people. So I think that's really good how they've done this with Skirmish as well as Last Stand, because for example, if you just bought this build and you're trying to get into the division and you go into this PvP mode and then you always get melted if it's not normalized. I think it's very good that they've normalized it, so people who have just starting has a chance in PvP and are able to enjoy this mode. They also said that this mode is going to get their own level up kind of thing. For example, you get a level for Last Stand, DZ and Open World. This is going to get a one called PvP level, which is going to go up to level 99, and higher you go up to towards 99, the more caches you're going to get. And also they said that when you get quite high up, you're going to start getting classified caches, which is very good because everyone wants classified gear at the minute, so I think that's a very good thing to do. So you know how Skirmish is played and what Skirmish is now, so let's go on about why I think Skirmish and even Resistance is very good for the Division's future. I think it's good for the Division's future because it's a step in the right direction, and if this becomes very successful and they do it very good, then they could do so much more content in the future. For example, if the Skirmish mode becomes very good, then they could do other modes like Domination, Free-for-all, Search and Destroy, and my favourite, for example, Capture the Flag, but except from a flag, they could be catching two teams trying to capture one energy box, for example, like one of the legendary missions. I can't remember which one it is, but you have to go get an electric box and put it into electric and plug it in, so the electric comes back on. That'd be really good if they made a mode like that, PvP mode, where the first team, the box is in the middle of the map, and the first team to retrieve that and put it in the machine, for example, to turn electric back on, wins. I think that would be a very good mode to do. So guys, that's why I think this will be very good for the Division's future, because it needs something new like this, and it needs this to be successful for the Division's future to live on. So if you've enjoyed this, then don't forget to comment down below what mode you would enjoy to play in Division, for example in PvP or even in PvE, if you get any examples. So if you've enjoyed, then don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see everyone in next time. Later guys, have a good day. Bye bye.